Hi guys, it's Lauren, and I'm so excited to be on here today to share a little bit more about building this amazing business. And today I'm really going to talk to you about the number one fastest way to grow your business and to see real results, which for you means a bigger paycheck. So I listened carefully, and I'll actually tell you it's pretty simple. So the fastest way to grow your business is to have conversations. It is to continue to share this amazing opportunity with your entire network, with your network's network. You are, you have a golden egg, right? We have an amazing, amazing opportunity. We're the number one skincare brand in all of North America. We're just getting started, and it's all really exciting. And so what you want to do is you want to let your market know, A, what an amazing gift you have to offer them, but B, how passionate you are about that. So the best way to do that is by having as many conversations as you possibly can. Those conversations can happen over the phone. It can happen in person. It can happen, a few different ways. And so I'm going to share with you, the best way as we're getting started and as we're so brand new. This is probably all very overwhelming for you, and there's a ton of information. You're like, how am I ever going to be able to retain all this? Well, the good news is you don't have to. You have amazing partners that can help you share and that you can leverage to actually, really do a lot of the heavy lifting for you. But here's the deal. We have to be consistent and we have to be professional. So one of the ways that we share about our business is to schedule three-way calls. So in the very beginning, you might, like I said, be a little bit uneasy about, having the right information or the right numbers and what do I say, how much information do I give? And the best part is your partners, they're already experienced in all of that. So they can help you. And by listening, you're going to learn and very quickly be able to do it on your own. So here's the way that, I got started in setting up my three-way calls. Now, in previous videos, you've probably heard about how important your list is. Your list, my list, is still the most important piece of my business because that's like that's my main go-to source to reach out to people and to schedule conversations. Along with this video, your sponsor, your partner, will have sent you an additional document that will have all different types of language that you can use, and you can pick kind of what makes, what feels like it's most, really mostly you, because you obviously want this reach out language to be sounding like it's coming from you, not from somebody else. And so if that means you have to tweak a couple things to make it sound like the language that you would use to reach out to your friends, then you can go ahead and do it. This is really just a really good template or guidelines as far as how to reach out to your professionals. We do talk extensively about leading with the business. And so to me, it's really important that, as you are reaching out to different people, you are going to want to reach out about the business. Try not to reach out about the products because you're limiting what can come out of that conversation, right? If they think they're learning about products, number one, maybe they think you're trying to sell them something, or maybe they're not interested in skincare, but they would be interested in an amazing business opportunity. So you don't want to limit yourself, and so you want to reach out really confidently, really excitedly about your business and what you're looking to do and the types of connections you're looking to make. I'm going to give you an example of how I reach out to some of the people in my closest network. And then, we can kind of go from there and how to schedule that call. So if I were to go through my list and I'm looking through my list and I see, okay, my friend Jessie is at the top of my list, I'm going to reach out to her. I would, reach out to her via Facebook messaging, Instagram messaging, or, text message if she's super close to me. And I'd say, hey, Jessie, I hope you had an amazing weekend. I love keeping up with you and all the fun things you do with your family on Facebook. I wanted to reach out because I started a business. I'm so excited about where it's going. I know you're one of the most well-connected people that I know, and I would love to fill you in on what I'm doing. I think you could be a really great resource for me. Is there a time this week that we can find some time to chat? Right? I send out that message, and when she responds and she's like, oh yeah, Lauren, I'm so nice to hear from you. I am available on, available on Friday afternoon. What's good for you? And then you can go to your partner's calendar. Typically a lot of us have like a you can book me calendar. You can kind of look up what their schedule looks like for Friday afternoon. You book the call in their calendar. Really important, the information that it's going to ask you on the calendar, you want to put in your information, not your prospect's information. I've had a couple people do that and they get an email and people get confused. So you want to put in your information when you book the call. You're going to be really professional. You're going to follow up Friday morning and you're going to say, hey, Jesse, I'm so excited to chat with you this afternoon. 3:00 is really good for me. I'm going to see if my partner's available to hop on with us. You're going to love her. She's got a background like yours. And I can't wait to have her, meet you and for us to tell you a little bit more about what we're doing and the types of connections that we're looking to make. Call scheduled. You're going to call Jesse, or I'm going to call Jesse. I'm going to share my story, my really quick 30-second story. And I'm going to say, hey, Jesse, Elizabeth's available. I'm going to loop her in. And then we can kind of talk about, what this all means. And so I will loop my partner in, and I'll do a quick, brief introduction, and that's it. I am able to take a deep breath, step back, and let Elizabeth do the talking, or your partner do the talking for you. And your job at that point is to really listen, right? So you're going to listen. You're going to get really great information. You're going to hear how to answer questions. You're going to hear how much information to give, and from there, we're going to find out if Jesse is interested in, learning more about the business. If it sounds like it might be interesting or a good fit for her, she'll be interested in learning about the business. Maybe timing is not right for her, and that's totally okay. But she's like, oh my gosh, girl, I suffer from these like terrible puffiness in my eyes, and I've got these expression lines coming in. We can talk to her about some products. If she's not interested in the products, guess what? Jesse's still one of the most well-connected people I know. And I'm going to tell her, you know what, Jesse, I totally understand. No big deal. Here's the type of people I'm looking to connect with. Who can you think of that is, that loves to be out there and socialize? Who, could benefit, or who could really, have some financial stress lifted off their shoulders if they had an opportunity, or who's looking for more time freedom, and who is like so glued to the hamster wheel of the corporate world that we can kind of help out a little bit. And so Jesse might be able to help me make some referrals. And so that's typically how a 3-way call goes. And literally, guys, it's rinse and repeat. When I got started, I started setting up as many 3-way calls as I possibly could because I was so excited to share what I was doing. And the best advice that I can have for you guys as you're doing this is to keep a really strong posture, right? You want to be excited, you want to be confident, and you just want to be, happy to share and open to whatever comes out of every conversation. Because I will tell you from experience, there is a lesson to be had. There is something that is positive that can come out of every single conversation, no matter what the answer is, right? We're not attached to the answer. We're just doing our job and sharing a really great opportunity. So that is one way to be able to build your business really fast. I'm going to tell you too, your success within this business, how fast you succeed, how quickly you reach your financial goals, how quickly you become really independent in this business and feel really good and confident about the way that you can talk about it, all directly related to how many conversations you have. So that's, really practice makes perfect. And I know that sounds so cliche, but it's really the truth. The more conversations I had, the more calls that I brought to my partner, Elizabeth, the faster that I felt really confident in being able to go to a coffee shop and strike up conversation with someone, and that was not me before, guys. So anyway, it all directly relates to one another. The more conversations we have, the more quickly we will reach our financial goals, and the faster your business will grow. So I'm going to send another video with another option to kind of strike up these conversations. But also I just want to make sure that you guys do, if you haven't gotten that document with all the reach out language, I want you guys to make sure we get that document so you can start to look through some of the reach out language and figure out what best fits you personally. Because what someone might say might not be what you would say. And this is going to be a little uncomfortable. That's normal, right? In order to succeed, we have to step outside of our comfort zone a little bit, but we do want to make sure that in every way, shape, or form, you are genuine, excited, and your language is sounding like you, not like somebody else that is taken over your computer. So feel free to tweak the language, make it your own, but don't tweak the content, right? We want to make sure that we're still reaching out with the purpose of filling people in on our business and making connections. All right, guys, I hope this helped, and I will look forward to sending you another video.